Hi, Brooklyn Babe. How are you today? Oh, shit. Ugh. Yeah, he's a little bit less pouty. I figured out why he was a little bit more temperamental the last few days. Uh, Last time I cleaned his tank and did a water change, I forgot to plug the heater back in. So he's been at room temperature for the last 5 7 days. Luckily, we turned the ACs off. Yo, Pac, what's up, bro? Yeah, he hasn't been as photogenic. He's been wanting to hide a lot. Hi, Natasha. Thanks for stopping by. Why you don't have a wrench yet? Uh, well, fuck. Standard. Learn how to fucking read. Yeah, I felt so bad. Uh, so I did an extra deep clean. Uh, and I brought him up a little treat. Feed him one of his these frozen gelatinous cubes. I let it thaw out some, and then I throw it in there, and then he comes and just slurps it right down. Maybe not right now. He should though. He hasn't eaten since this morning. Yep, all gone. Half-inch cube. It's a half inch all the way around. And that cloud he makes with him is why I named him Pigpen. Yeah, spit it out. Don't waste it, dude. Well, the catfish will eat it. I just cleaned that. Yeah. I'm sure he was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? Uh, but yeah, I should make it so I could put the heater right into the filter. I can put it on the floor of that. I would just have to make room and make sure nothing can touch it. But that's an option. I would never have to unplug it until I have to clean the filter out, which is like once a year. Other than the sponges and everything, the filter floss. You want the other one? But yeah, he seems to definitely be in a little bit better mood now that the water is heated back up for him. But yeah, I could have punched myself right in the face uh, when I went to unplug the heater to clean the tank, and it was already unplugged. I'm like, oh, you dumb bastard. And there's the messy leaves. It was a clean rock 5 minutes ago. I even moved the rocks and vacuumed underneath all the caves. What's up, Brian Krause? Krista? Just gave my fish some food and there's still particles floating. I don't know if he's coming back looking for more. I don't want to throw a whole bunch of shit in there either. You want a couple mealworms? I know you like those mealworms. They're easy to get out too if you don't eat them. Just killing some boredom. Uh, Messing around with the fish. Realized his heat was off for a few days. I do have a small strip light I can use to yeah, I try to go there every chance he's on. It's a really good boredom buster. Um, that's what I was going to do. A little bit of temporary light over here kind of helps a little bit with the glare. Ooh, I missed the spot with the sponge. See that? Clean. Not so clean. Son of a bitch. Gonna have to clean that later. Yeah, I try, Natasha. He can be a little bit temperamental. He gets in his feelings sometimes. I mean, you're basically keeping him in a box of water. I'd like to keep him as happy as possible. You know, it's kind of like a prisoner. I'm trying to make him a happy prisoner. It's a lot of work, though. I mean, just vacuuming. I gotta find a better way to do that. I saw a way to turn one of these kind of pumps into a vacuum that doesn't remove the water from the tank. It just cycles it back into the tank and sucks all the stuff into a filter. I could make one with one of those. I might have to get another one just to make a fucking vacuum for the poop. I'm gonna try hooking up a small filter on the right, or not a filter, a water pump, just to push water around on the bottom. Maybe it'll keep everything from getting stuck on the edges of the rocks and the sand. I hope. I got some pieces I can use from the other pump to direct the water. So I'm hoping I can make it work if I need to. Yeah, I like watching him just cruise around. I gotta get him something to mess with. He keeps dragging this plant all over the place. I tried moving it, and then he just does it again. And this pit he's making, I don't know if it's supposed to, if he's making a little nesting site, or if he's just fighting with his reflection, because I saw him fighting with his reflection earlier. So that might just be sand that's being disturbed from him moving the water around. Yep, take a bite and spit it out. Thanks, buddy. I knew I shouldn't have gave you those. Oh well. Might have to vacuum again. What are you doing, Bella? She might need to go downstairs in a second. What are you doing over there? I don't know if the catfish made his way back under this rock yet after I moved it either. There's one over there on the glass, one under there. Maybe. can't tell. Nope, he's under there. So he ain't gone back under the rock yet. Freaked him out when I moved it. Are you eating? Are you gonna spit that out too? Oops. Yeah, I think he needs a friend though. Might have to get him another Oscar or a Jack Dempsey or something. I want to try live plants in the sand, but I'm afraid he's just gonna rip them the hell out. The only reason he didn't get the lucky bamboo is because I don't think he can yet. It's in a pot. I don't think he can really grab onto the stem. Alright, well, I gotta bring the little dog back downstairs. I'll be right back. I am back. Yeah, he needs someone, just the interaction, yeah, chase around or just swim around with. I'm still undecided though. Oh, well, he was acting really kind of pouty and moody, like a goth teenager the last week. And I couldn't figure it out. I tested the water. I just did a water change last week. And I didn't check anything else. I just checked parameters and I looked to see if there was a lot of dirt or something. Never thought about checking the temperature. I went to do the water change and the vacuuming today, and I realized the heater wasn't plugged back in last time. Not much at Akmal Radke. Just bored, pointing the camera at the fish tank, hoping he'll show himself. And he is, but I'm just not moving it around. Yeah, I got 3 in here. Raphael catfish, those guys up against the back, but the bad thing is most of those don't eat other fish's shit. They get a lot of the food, but the shit just gets stuck in the crevices of the rocks. I'm gonna hook I got a small fountain pump. I'm hoping, like, I think it's 90 gallons an hour, or yeah, I'm hoping that's enough to push the water around on the bottom a little bit to keep stuff from getting stuck. But yeah, he was pissy because the tank was cold. I just finished cleaning it up and let plug the heater back in about an hour ago, and he's acting less moody and pouty by the minute. Yeah, he wasn't eating as much as normal. Wasn't as excited for the food as normal, and I never did think to check the temperature. he's getting happy now. Ate a little bit, swimming around more. But yeah, he was pissed and it was my fault and I didn't even know. I shouldn't have got stoned while I was cleaning the fucking fish tank. I should have just waited till I was completely done. Yeah, you can see they're a pretty chubby little bastard. They eat everything just about that hits the floor, except for, like I said, the shit from the other fish. But yeah, he makes a mess, so I figured I needed a cleanup crew at the very least. If he didn't have a buddy, he'd at least have to have a couple janitors. And these guys get big enough I don't have to worry about him getting them stuck in his mouth when if he tries to eat them. But he hasn't gone after these guys since I first put them in there. They got little spikes on there. Yo, Heavy Hitter, what's up, Gio? Good to see you, bro. I was starting to fucking worry you got deported by accident, dude. Yeah, he's getting pretty big, man. He's about 8 inches long now. Yeah, he's really thick too. He's at least 1.5 inches thick, like side to side. Like he's a hefty bastard. I jerry rigged a little temporary light so he can't hide so easy over here. Why what? Why is he so big? He eats a lot. Yeah, but he's gone like 6 or 7 days with the heater unplugged. I forgot to plug it in last week when I did his water change and cleaned the filter and shit. Yeah, he's not even done yet, Jasmine, but thanks. He's still got, hell, he could put on double that. At least 4 more inches. Yeah, sometimes I don't realize how big he's gotten, and I'll look at him before I go to sleep and I think, man, you're really slowed down growing. And in the morning I look at him and it's like, wait, what the fuck was I thinking last night? You've gotten pretty goddamn big. He he actually outgrows the size of the pellets that I buy him. I've had him 6 months maybe, and I got him the small food, which I had to cut in half the individual pellets because they were too big when I first got them. I had to do that for like a week or two, and then in like a month he was too big for them. He was eating them like crazy. Yo, what's up, Jasper? And now I got him the medium pellets, and it's the same thing. He can suck down like 4 or 6 at a time, and it's like nothing. So I'm like, son of a bitch, I got to get the next size up already. But I'm not even halfway through the bag. Maybe, yeah, maybe almost halfway. But he's definitely getting bigger. I've been good, man. Fucking staying out of trouble. Staying medicated so I don't have to, you know, get charged with assault or anything when I go to Walmart. It's fucking crazy here, man. Like, I don't know. People are just dumb. They seem to like drive like they're the only person using the road. They walk through the store like they're the only person shopping there. And it's frowned upon to hit them with your car or your cart. The main thing I think as I'm driving around dealing with them is I'm glad I don't have a fucking handgun permit. I would lose that bitch quick. I wouldn't shoot anybody, but I'd be firing off blanks like a fucking lunatic at some of these people. So how you been, Gio? I ain't seen you in a while, man. Yeah, I think he wants someone to play with because the catfish was just swimming around and he was tailing him. And then he was like, fuck you, I'm going to hide over by the heater. And now he's swimming around again. I don't know if Pigpen will come over. Yeah, fucking gut. These guys make a weird little sound when you take them out of the water too. Fucking freak out if you don't know about it. Guess we could go look at the angelfish tank. Watch out, Bella. Oh, girl. All right. I gotta put water in this, at least a 5-gallon bucket. But it's filter cleaning day for this too. I'll do that when I get back with Alley Cat later. I'm gonna have to get in here and trim roots soon too again. Where's the other one? Oh, she's back there. She being an asshole? The old dog's playing Sophia from Golden Girls card. Nice outside. Nobody saying anything? Or is my chat acting fucky again? I don't know. Oh well, look at the grass. Okay. Go back up to Pigpen, I guess. I don't know. Somebody say something. I'm not getting any comments if you're making them. Might just start another one. If you're interested, come back over.